Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. It's Peggy again. So my mother-in-law Melinda's with me, and she's a naturopath, if you didn't already know, but most of you know by now. So we're gonna go through some questions today that fans have written in about. First question that I got a lot of people writing in about is, that's the wrong one. What would you suggest for female hair loss?
I get so many clients that come to me because their hair is falling out. I have a hairdresser that refers me a lot of clients. And one of the first things I do is a hair analysis. And Peggy, you've had a hair analysis.
A billion of them.
Yeah, several of them. And the reason I start with a hair analysis is because I don't want to guess. Hair is made up of certain things, and it requires that those things be in balance, just like baking a cake. And so when we do a hair analysis and we analyze a little clipping of hair, we know what your body is storing, whether you're storing heavy metals and minerals that don't belong there, whether you don't have minerals you need, whether you have too much of minerals you need. And it allows us to target your nutrition. But I think it's important to understand that hair is made of protein too. And if your diet is deficient in protein, your hair isn't going to get the protein it needs to make a healthy head.
Interesting.
Additionally is the problem of hydration. A lot of women don't drink enough water. I know you do and I do, but you would be shocked how many women don't drink water. I have a brand new client coming in who drinks a liter of Pepsi a day. Excuse me, Pepsi, but come
That's
on.
frightening.
Do you know how acidic that is?
Well, I try to drink 8 glasses a day because they say 64 ounces a day is the minimum you should do. But it's so hard with kids. Before I had the kids, it was no problem. Now it's like I find myself running around with the kids, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot to drink water today.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely that.
Yeah. So staying hydrated, eating a proper diet that has a good balance of protein, fats, and carbohydrates, and that's what the hair analysis is nice for. It identifies what your metabolic type is, and how much protein you need a day, how much carbohydrate you need a day, and then gives you an eating plan. It's about a 20-page booklet. And then the lab tells what supplements you need.
Yeah, that's what I love about it. Well, and for me, I know what made me nervous is my mother has osteoporosis, and when you did my hair analysis, we found that my body wasn't assimilating calcium.
Exactly. So
the hair analysis is an amazing thing to do because it really answers a lot of questions that you probably couldn't get from a regular doctor.
And I want you to know, this is her real hair.
All mine, no extensions.
She has gorgeous hair.
Thank you. Another question we were getting a few times, is there anything to take for T.M.J.?
There is, but you have to understand that T.M.J. is usually caused by a jaw that's misaligned. So while you do want to calm the nervous system and calm the muscles in the jaw because they become inflamed and impinged upon by the dislocation of the jaw. And some people's jaws just won't stay in position. But just like when your back, if your back goes out, it's going to hurt the muscles and the nerves around the spine that subluxes or pivots. Same with the jaw. When the jaw gets misaligned, it's going to cause impingement and flame and swelling in those nerves. So you can get headaches, you can get jaw aches, you can have chewing problems, you can have a lot of clicking, you can get ear problems. It is not a pleasant thing. But if someone were to come to me with TMJ, I would work with them on the Scio and do biofeedback training to help them to keep their jaw relaxed so that it would stay aligned. And I've had incredible results with the Scio using the dental program. We had a client come in who had TMJ, and the dentist that referred her for biofeedback did 6 sessions and never had any more TMJ again.
Wow. Now, if somebody doesn't have access to a Scio where they live, or it's something that right now it's not in their price range, is there a supplement or a homeopathy, tablet or something that you would suggest?
Well, that's really hard to say because you don't know what's causing. It's usually stress, and it's usually misalignment of the spine. It could be a head injury, it could be a neck injury. There could be so many things. I would start by going to a good dentist and making sure that the bite is correct. And if the bite is correct and the jaw keeps going out of alignment, I'd probably see a craniosacral therapist.
Now, going back to the hair loss for a second, you had turned me on to Scio for hair, and it really makes you, I took it more for my nails, but makes your hair and your nails grow.
Yeah, that's great.
And is there anything else that, I think biotin was another one you told me about.
Yeah, for your hair, you could take biotin, biotin. It's vitamin B. You could take calcium and magnesium, but when you take calcium without magnesium, calcium can form spurs and deposits. So you always need to take it in balance with magnesium because magnesium keeps it in solution. Silicea is a cell salt. I love cell salts. They are the homeopathic form of the salt of the mineral. Minerals can be in various forms, and when they're in the salt form, they're more assimilable. The body utilizes them better. But there's also horsetail tea, and that's a good one. Kale, it's a vegetable that a lot of people don't eat. It's got more calcium than dairy.
I know, I'm trying to get onto kale, but it's hard. Well, I think we're out of time today, but tune in again next week and we'll answer some more questions. Thanks.